When we're not building big trucks, we're building mini trucks. We're putting amp steps on it.
Oh yeah.
I came here and painted these parts, and they turned out really good. Yeah. The greatest mood right now. I gotta clean up this mess. There's no point of doing this. I did my first layer of base coat. I can see a little bit of rainbow, which is really aggravating. Not rainbow, I can see a little bit of haze. I don't even know if the second base coat will fix this. Just so irritated. You can see the scuff marks a little bit from where we kind of sanded it. I really can't waste any more time on this bull crap. I'm just gonna go take it to a body shop, let them do it, because it's really aggravating. Yeah, at this moment I've spent over $200 in paint. I don't mind spending that much because learning costs money, but it's so aggravating. And this is where I'm going to say I'm giving up. I need to take my losses. I need to move on. I need to move forward, okay? I can't get stuck here. I really wanted to show you guys that it can be done, and apparently it can't. Honestly, I feel like a few more base coats possibly could have fixed it, but I spilt the rest of the paint that I have. Well, I have plenty of paint, but now I'm out of reducer. And this is gonna be my 4th time going back to the paint shop, and I'm just over it. I'm not doing that crap again. All right, let's just clean up this mess, which makes me mad even more seeing this paint spill. All the paint's just kind of spread out. I gotta figure out how to get that clean. Maybe a pressure washer, so we'll have to pressure wash in here with some chemicals. Next, I guess we'll just pull the truck back here, and I'm gonna start removing the traction bars because we gotta start prepping the truck for the undercarriage stuff. Oh my God, everything about today is just so aggravating. I thought I was recording this whole time of me backing up the truck. It wasn't. These stupid birds keep coming back and building a nest in my truck. So how do I stop this? Dude, they've been going ham. They've been just going crazy at it. Oh my God. And these are the fender flares that I painted, which I wasn't 100% proud of, and that's why I wanted to redo them. And I don't know. I feel like I could have done it, but spilling the paint really just aggravated me to the point where I don't even want to do it again. And I'm not going back to buy more paint, so I'm just gonna have somebody else do it. When we're not building big trucks, we're building mini trucks. What's that for? Oh, you taking that off? We putting amp steps on it?
Oh yeah. Only the best.
That's right. Matt had this built for his son for Christmas. Long story short, it was supposed to be built like a year ago, and then the guy that built it went MIA. And then long story short, he got it built, and then another long story short, it wasn't built up to par. I mean, when you've built a SEMA truck in real life, your standards are very high.
Are a little higher.
Yeah, a little higher.
At the same time,
yeah.
It wasn't that high.
Well, I guess like an average show, they would have maybe okay with it, but because we've messed with bigger trucks, we noticed that it wasn't good at all.
Yeah, when you look at it and you sit there and say like, I could have done that myself, and I was expecting that, you know, a professional result. Especially when you pay that much for a professional to do it. So lesson learned is watch out for people on Facebook. Don't trust everything you see, I guess. Lesson learned is if Matt can do a good job, we're gonna start building these. Hey, that'd be nice. That'd be really good side money. It would be. It's time consuming though. Oh, for sure. But I mean, he had a pretty good base laid out for us in terms of ideas on what he did to achieve the customization on these trucks. So now that we have an idea, we can probably do a better job of executing it. Right now, this was painted to match his truck, which the paint was flaking and it didn't adhere very well at all. So as I give up on painting, because I'm not painting anymore, Matt's gonna learn how to paint. Hopefully everything goes well for Matt, because everything went downhill for me.
It's in the other part.
Other part? Same day I quit, Matt came here and painted these parts, and they turned out really good. Way better than the first guy. Like way better than the original guy that painted that truck out there. And also, we believe that truck was painted, but it never had actual clear coat on it, in which this has the 2K clear. So yeah, this actually looks really good. Not bad at all. But I'm still gonna need some time to recover from all the trauma with the fender flares that I encountered. So I'm still not gonna paint for a while. Got everything taped up, scuffed everything up. We gotta apply the adhesion promoter, and then we're gonna put some primer sealer on top, and then start spraying the whole vehicle. And then while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and remove my traction bars, and then start removing some of these smaller pieces that need to be re-powder coated because they've faded over time.
She got that sweet juice, Minute Maid, summer vibe, that lemonade. Take a sip, blowing purple clouds, taste like lemon haze. Conversations back and forth like damn, we could go on for days. Looking back at it like damn, she bad when she walk away. Here we go, been down this road, they already know. When we go on tour, I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. People talk about us like they understand just what this is. I just wanna give you all you want and then the double it. They all say I'm way too young, maybe I'm just ignorant.
The music was coming from the truck. Upgraded sound speakers on this bad boy. Yeah.
Start off with 6 ounces, I guess.
Dude, look at the flake. Nice. Oh, look at the flake in it. Ooh, yes.
You need to make these wet.
We'll wait. Wait, because it'll, you're going to get runs if you don't wait.
Okay. Wow.
But while we wait, you can
And
do...
this one, make it a little wetter.
So with this one, you can do like, go kind of slow, like...
More of this area than...
So slow, fast on the side,
Or-
slow in the middle.
Can you twist this around or not? Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't. Turn around. Now you can do it.
I found something with this one.
Well,
That works.
okay.
But finish it all the way to the end.
Yep. There we go.
From beginning to end.
Heck yeah. Dude, that looks so good. That actually looks like a real truck part.
Leave it alone. Don't touch it no more. You gotta do the same thing on the rest of the truck, but let it dry for a few minutes.
I would say hit the hood. Do the hood. I know you put 2K on it, but
It didn't even out like the one I wanted to.
exactly. So go back. Those.
You got here and here and here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Keep going up. There you go. All the way through. Yeah.
Now come on this side and hit this side. Or hit that, yeah, hit this edge. And I'm getting sticky.
I know, right?
I already feel it.
Alright, you're good.
Yep.
Alright. Dude, I can't believe this is actually looking like a real truck part.
Damn.
Now look at this, looks like a real tailgate.
The original paint job was nothing like this.
No, it didn't look anything like the door.
The original paint job looked nothing like this. It was the wrong color black. Even though I sent the guy the color codes and everything, it was all the wrong items.
You messed with me. Remember, you're safe in this house. Safety first. Wow,
Alright.
it was so fucking good. Can't wait to see this thing with the green and the lights and all LEDs.
I feel like you could hit it.
I'm about to hit this one because it's going on the hood, so I want it to match.
Yes. Now come on this side and hit it from this side. Yep. Yep. Perfect.
That 2K clear that you bought, I like it, but I like using the gun way better.
I had no clue. I thought 2K clear was good.
I thought 2K clear was like the standard.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was the gold standard. So
I mean, it is. It's pretty good for it being in a can, but this is legit. Look at that. This one turned out pretty much perfect. Like no orange peel, nothing. I mean, it's like almost like glass, very minimal, I guess, orange peel. And for the most part, like this whole step, I mean, these two steps turned out really good. Not a lot of orange peel whatsoever. Like a couple of small little chunks of, I don't know what that is, but I think wet sanding and polishing will get rid of it. And that actually turned out pretty smooth. The steps here turned out really good as well. And the fender flares came out really good. Like, look at that, that's almost like mirror finish. And it does have small little, I guess, I don't know what they are, but, and there's a little bit of orange peel here, but I did put a good bit of clear coat. So after wet sanding and polishing, it should be gone. Oh, that's just a bug. But yeah, turned out really good. It's actually like really smooth. You don't see the texture on the plastic at all. I mean, it turned out way better than I had expected. So I definitely gave up painting, and then the same day I gave up, Matt came here and painted his baby boy's truck, and seeing how that turned out, I kind of wanted to just give this another shot, especially because, well, I was out of reducer and Matt had more reducer for me. So I was like, you know what? I got plenty of paint. I got more reducer now, and I got plenty of clear coat. Let's give it another shot. And if it, worst case scenario, we take it to Rick's Paint and Body and have them do the rest, have them fix whatever messed up. In which I might still take, my truck's out there, my rear fender flares need to be redone. So I might take that to the shop and see, maybe and collaborate with them, do a video. I want to see how to properly, professionally do fender flares, because, well,
even though these turned out really good, I'm not really sure like how professional or if my prepping was done properly. So it would be really cool to be able to get a professional's opinion on how these are supposed to be prepped and how they're supposed to be sprayed and all that good stuff. So, but for the most part, I am super happy with the way these turned out. I mean, you guys know I've spent so much time prepping these fender flares, and a couple days ago, I was not having it. I was done. I wasn't gonna paint anymore. This whole thing is a learning process, so you gotta keep messing up to get better. Honestly, I think this is probably one of my best paint jobs so far, and I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I think it actually turned out exactly how I wanted it to be. So very satisfied, and it was definitely worth the amount of trouble that I went through. Even the bottom side here, I mean, there's like a little bit of run right there, but a little wet sand and polish will get rid of that. But I wanted the whole bottom to be smooth and be covered with clear coat. So yeah, everything looks really good. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, because I think it turned out really good. And this was all done at Donnie's house. So DIY, anybody who's watching this can do it from your garage as well. And I guess lastly, the hazing on the paint. It actually did it today as well after I sprayed the base coat. Waited about 15 minutes. When I came back, it was hazing a little bit. Let me just hit it with the clear coat and see if it goes away. Indeed, did go away. All the hazing that I was experiencing for the last 2 weeks probably would have been fixed with the clear coat, but I'm glad the hazing initially stopped me with this project, because that allowed me to actually prep the plastic better, and now it's just completely smooth. Whereas had I sprayed the clear the first day, you probably would have seen the grooves from the textured plastic. So everything happens for a reason, and in this scenario, the trouble that I went through, the hazing of the plastic actually helped me have better results. So yep, so for those of you guys who are watching, I did have hazing, but putting clear coat did fix it. So I'm not really sure if it was moisture or if it was humidity, but either way, it looks good with clear and it's already dry. I am gonna let it sit here for about 12 hours so that way it completely dries and hardens, and then we'll go ahead and start putting everything back on the truck. Completely reveal to you guys how it looks on the truck. And we removed all the inserts and whatnot from the truck, all the neon stuff, so we gotta repowder these and then put flat clear on top so that way it pops more. You can see right here like the color difference. That's how it was originally, and that's how it was after about a year because it faded from the sun. So we gotta repowder these, and then we gotta put the rear blocks. Oh, I gotta prep the truck with Pour 15, and then we gotta work on Donnie's truck, get it prepped for Atlanta truck invasion. Yeah, for sure. Well, at least we got some stuff done. Yeah. Making small progress. That's better than no progress. Yeah, so that is it for this paint job. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think it turned out good or not. And also let me know if you're gonna attempt it by yourself as well, because all of this, all in all, paint, I would say probably $300 for paint, reducer, clear, hardener, primer, and all that stuff. And it's a lot of your time as well, and you got to go buy a paint gun and a compressor, but the initial investment's not bad if you're going to be painting more parts. I encourage you guys to do it too. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try it out for yourself.